What's going on, people? Welcome back to a new video on the channel. More Wheelspin action going on. Some RNG stuff going on. Always fun to try. Always fun to play with. Also, if you haven't seen yesterday's video on the Eliminator, please go watch it. It's honestly one of the funnest videos that I've made. It's just the whole session of me just playing is just fun. Like it was just funny to play, and I think the people that ended up watching it actually really enjoyed that video. So if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. Also, if you're new to the channel and you enjoy the content that you're watching, please subscribe because it helps out a lot. Also trying to get to 400,000 subscribers, and yeah, of course, with your guys' help, especially if I mention it at the start of the videos. Like I said in the past, it makes a bigger difference than me mentioning it at the end of the videos or not mentioning it at all. So it kind of just stands here as like a reminder for people to subscribe if you're new, and of course if you enjoy the content. Anyway, let's try it out. Let's see what happens for today's video with these wheel spins. So what happens in this series is I spin the wheel spins. Whatever I get, I have to use, and then I'll spin it again, and I'll get an amount to spend on one of these cars that I get. But I also have a wheel off my screen, which you guys can't actually see, but you'll see. I'm spinning it right now, you can probably hear it. Whatever it lands on, I have to build a car for that. And it landed on drag racing. So I have to build a drag build. Out of whatever I get out of this wheel spin, it has to be a drag build. Please give me something fun. Give me something good. Superleggero would have been nice. Give me something good, and then give me like a decent amount of money that I can actually try and turn. Really? That's what makes this fun, in my opinion, is the randomness of this. Like, out of all the cars that I could have gotten to try and do a build on, I get the McCann Rally Raid. Alright, and then now we spin again to try and get some sort of an amount of money to spend on the build. Okay, we pretty much have an unlimited budget because I don't think we can build this McCann up for anything more than what popped up on the screen. Seriously, man? We got a McCann Rally Raid? I have 3 of these, and I haven't used any of them at all. This one I think I've used just to try it, or I think I've maybe just... I turned it on, or turned it on. I've changed to it just so I could mess around with the skill tree. Oh god. Alright, as we all know, this is probably one of the worst cars from the Eliminator as well. It's not that good stock. I mean, I have to turn it into a drag car. Like, can I... How is this even going to be possible to turn it into a drag car? With 175 grand, I can pretty much build it for whatever I want. I'm going to try to do a run with it, just stock, and see what 170 grand or whatever it is worth of difference this car make, or can make to this car. I don't even know what engine I can put into this thing. Should I do it for the half mile, or should I do it for... Let's try a full mile. I think a full mile build would be kind of fun. Something a little weird, a little different. I think I'm just gonna try and give it as much power as I possibly can, and then just go for it and see what happens. It's obviously gonna jump into a completely different class though once we start upgrading it. But I want to see just completely stock the time difference, and then versus me fully upgrading it and tuning it. I know it's gonna be a big difference, but I want to see how big of a difference it can actually be. Now, it'll be even funnier if I actually go to try and upgrade parts on this car and I can't upgrade anything. That would be funny, wouldn't it? Absolutely hilarious. Alright. Well, I'm expecting a nice time with this thing. Jesus. This is like the quarter-mile drag races in Fast and Furious. They last like 4 minutes. Oh my god, it's so slow. 36 seconds. Wow. That was almost 37. That was fantastic. Alright, let's what's happening? There's nothing on my screen. Oh, there we go. Let's try and upgrade this thing. Oh god, 175,000 credits to spend on this thing and build something out of it. That's the wrong number. Right, put that in there. Yeah. What can we really do to this thing though? That is the real question here. What is possible? Pretty much whatever engine swap I could pick. Maybe this one, the V8 twin turbo. That's probably the best one. As for tires, don't need those. Aero, definitely don't need aero. Completely pointless. Can't change the wheels, which actually could be an advantage. Actually could be an advantage. We could change to lighter wheels if we really wanted to, which I am wanting to do. I'll give it some Mickey Thompsons because it's just... Oh, they're bugged. Oh. Perfect. It's perfect. It's so buggy. What are those wheels, man? They're going inside of the car. Wait, they're fine on this side. Oh, no. It's just the front right one that's fine. On this side, they're just fully gone. It's the new model. It's the one where the calipers stick out past the wheel. Fantastic. Anti-lag, because why not? And that's pretty much it, right? We can't really do anything else to this thing. Weight reduction. Everything's already like race spec, but I'm gonna buy things anyway, just in case. But I think everything should be fine. Right? There's nothing really else I can change on this thing. Like, there's no other engine I can put in it. If I put this one in, it's just gonna be slower. 1750 horsepower is the max that I can get done with this thing. It's still all-wheel drive, but it's got horrific tires. In S1, maybe it could do something. It would be cool if you actually had an off-road drag, like, strip. How sick would that be? It'd be completely different to having to build cars for that. That'd be very, very funny. To try and build cars for off-road drag racing. What if I rear-wheel drive swap it? What's the deal there? If I drop it in class, I don't think it'll drop enough in class though if I do it. Ooh, it's in A class now. It just won't have the power. Or sorry, what am I on about? Of course it'll have the power. It won't have the grip for this power because of those tires. But I kind of want to do both S1 and A class because I feel like it'll be kind of funny to try it in rear-wheel drive mode as well. Okay, so I'm going to leave it like this. We'll do a run with it like this. I need to adjust a couple of settings. I mean, I don't really know what I can really do to try and get it to grip more. Because it's just going to do that. But yeah, anyway. We'll try it anyway. We'll try with both of them. Because I feel like it'll be kind of funny if I try and make it rear-wheel drive. And drop it into A-class. We'll see what sort of speed this thing can pull. I think it'll be quick, but I don't think it'll be that fast. I generally don't know how this is going to work. I feel like it's going to be really, really bad. It's just gonna slip the entire way. Oh, it's mostly just first and second. I mean, it's significantly quicker than before. In gear ratios, I kind of just stretched my gears out. 228. Yeah, I only just kind of stretched my gears out just to see what's really possible with it. I mean, what can I really say? Like, it's not good. I mean, like, what did people really expect for this to come out like? Alright, let's try it again. Only 4 gears this time. More usable. So already has the torque. Power is the same. Top speed is pretty much the same. I want to go back to rear-wheel drive, to be honest. I generally didn't even pay attention to how much money I spent on this thing, but it wasn't even close. I'm pretty sure the engine swap was like 70 grand. But the rest of the things definitely weren't like 100 grand. Yeah, I'm gonna go rear-wheel drive swap this thing, because I think it's still in the budget as well. And I want to try it then. The thing is, though, even in A-class, like, the only thing that's really like redeeming about it is that it has the power, but it won't be able to put down the power. That's the issue with it. I mean, you have some of the cars in A-class in these events as well that just can't put down the power, but I don't know if that will be as or like similar to this. But I want to try it anyway. I want to try see what it's like. All right, we're now in A-class. It's going to be the same thing, except I'm definitely not going to have the grip to accelerate. Try it anyway. I feel like it'll be interesting. I feel like it'll be interesting. I still stretch my gears out quite a bit. I think I maybe could have stretched them out a little bit more. I think my top speed is a little lower than what it was before, but I think I'm going to struggle with grip. A lot. Maybe even try turn on traction control. Maybe that'll help a little bit. Right. Right then. Okay. At first I was like, this guy's in my club and he's cheating. I completely forgot, like, I didn't realize that he wasn't in my club. I forgot. Bro just ran off. It's not even funny. I'm just looking at him. It's so dumb. It is so stupid, man. Alright, I mean, what else is really there to do with this mechan? I can't really build it for anything else. I mean, it... Oh god, yeah, it struggles for grip. It's just a stupid build. I mean, that's the whole point of this, is to have random builds, but this one just wasn't it. Alright. I mean, sometimes it happens. I can't really do anything else about that. Anyway, let's go again. Let's do one more build. This time super wheel spin. Ooh. I kind of wanted to do both of these at the same time, but... I clicked off the screen. Oh my god. Again. Okay, I think because we already used the Jag XKRS for a build, like not that long ago, I think we're gonna use the Bentley. I think that's a more fun car to use. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead as well and remove drag racing from the wheel. And I want to spin it again. Please. Oh my god, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. It's rock crawling. It landed on rock crawling. That's stupid. That is so dumb. Alright, how much is the Jag worth? So we have 20 grand plus 50, 70 grand to turn this Bentley into a rock crawler. Oh man. See, the thing is, even if for whatever reason I decide to pick the Jag, I've already done the Jag as a rock crawler as well. So the fact that it landed with the Bentley 8 liter. Oh man, this is gonna be a mess. This is gonna be I think the weirdest one that I've done so far, right? This is gonna be the weirdest build that I think I've done so far. We have 70, what was it, 70 grand pretty much to spend on this. All-wheel drive is a must. That is the biggest thing. That and tires, right? Oh man, this is gonna be an absolute joke. We only got 225s for both front and rear. Where are we looking at power and torque wise? 220 and oh man, this is gonna bad. I need to put a big engine in this thing. I need the power. Oh, we could put an engine in this thing for 50. Oh, I can't even put the 50 grand engine in it. V10 maybe? Or this one? I feel like I have to use that one. I'm looking for something with a lot of torque as well, you know? Weight I'm not gonna touch. Brakes I don't really care for. Anti-roll bars for adjusting stiffness and all that, I'm gonna do that. We're pretty much done. There's nothing else I can really do with this thing. I think I need to upgrade my gearbox. Oh, no, because I already dress swapped it. Never mind, I don't have to do anything. All of this is already adjustable. I think I'm done. I think that's genuinely everything that we can do to this thing. 70 grand, and we've turned this thing into a B class. Oh, sorry, A class. I realized it went up into A. We've built this thing all the way up into A class. It weighs a bit. It's got some power, and some torque. 69 450. I don't think there's, like, again, there's anything else that I can really possibly do to this thing? Soft tires. That I know. I don't know about my gear ratios, what I should really do with these, to be honest. Short-ish gear ratios, something like this. I mean, I don't really need a top speed. The top speed is completely worthless, so... maybe something like that. Anti-roll bars I'm going to soften. I think the rebound stiffness for the suspension, I'm just going to keep it somewhat stiff. But the bump stiffness really low, right? That should be the way to do it. And then same with the spring stiffness. Everything else is just fine, and then I'm going to lock the diff like so as well. I mean, the deceleration doesn't really make too much of a difference. Slightly rear bias as well, maybe 60%. This could possibly work. Oh man, but it's massive as well. Where am I going to bring this thing? I have to bring it to... It is a boat. It is an actual boat. Do I bring it on the expansion or do I bring it on the main map one? The main map one I actually need a lot of power with, so I think I'm going to go with the expansion one. If you haven't watched any of the previous videos where I tried rock crawling before, you'll see why now. So Rocky Hill Climb is the one on the main map, and then there should be another one somewhere over here. This one right here. This one though, I don't know if the length of this thing is gonna be good for this. This is gonna suck so bad. Oh man, you're genuinely just gonna watch me suffer for like the next 10 minutes. It just is gonna happen. I can already tell. It's gonna be horrible. I have to do it though. I literally just have to try it. Again, it's what the RNG gods are saying. It's the randomness of it all that makes these videos interesting. Alright, let's try it. Let's see if it's possible. Again, I don't really need that much power for this, but I think how weirdly tight and small this track is. I think that the sheer size of this thing is probably gonna suck. Driving it through this. Okay. Everything's fine. I don't need to sneeze. Okay. Let's see. That just looks funny. Have I already bottomed it out? I haven't even made it past the first stage. My car's already filthy. This is what I was worried about, that it's gonna bottom out on everything, because it's massive. The distance between the front wheels and the rear wheels is ginormous. What is going on? My wheels aren't even touching the ground. Yo, the stick's not even touching the ground, man. Can I just use launch control? Just send it with power and force. I'll just use launch control for it. What is... I'm crashing into something, but I can't tell what. It's impossible. It is genuinely possible. I've built the impossible car. This week's RNG build is genuinely impossible. I can't believe I've gotten the worst possible builds for both of them. Come on, just make it up. Somehow slide, slip, whatever. Just catch some sort of grip on the rocks. Oh my god. Everywhere I go. It's slowly easing forward by itself. I'm not even pressing anything. Look at it. Am I gripping up? Oh, it's... Oh, what is happening? I've turned it into GTA physics. It's just moving around as I'm steering. What is happening? Oi, go on. Yes! Oh, that's more like it. Look at that. Absolutely. And it's stuck again. I'm done. I have to give up. I can't believe it. I cannot believe how bad. This is probably the worst build I've ever done in my entire life. Like, it's probably one of the worst. It's one of the worst Wheelspin videos I've ever done. No, it has to be the worst Wheelspin video that I've ever done. It's impossible to do anything. I can't lift it up any higher either. I think it's as high as it goes. It's just stuck on everything. Alright. I'm gonna leave the video there. That was a horrendous attempt at anything. I don't know how fun or entertaining this is gonna be to watch. But I feel like just the sheer... Just me trying this. What is going on? What's happening? This video is an absolute disaster. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.